Today is a huge anniversary. It's one of the biggest days in the whole violence against women effort because it marks the anniversary of the 17th year of passage since the Violence Against Women Act. 17 years have gone by. Much has been accomplished during that time. We have enormous, great programs that have changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of women and children and men. I think we need to recognize that as well. And yet, despite all of this work, we still recognize that we have a lot yet to be done.
We reflect back on all the successes. We reflect back on how much we've learned. But we also think of how much more there is to do. So we celebrate tonight, but tomorrow we roll up our sleeves and get right back to work. And the Vice President charged us with that.
The only way to take this is, the best disinfectant is sunshine. You got to drag it out in the open. A 2009 study of 6th grade students found, among other things, 25% of the students, boys and girls, thought it was acceptable for boys to hit their girlfriends. In a recent study of college students, 26% of college students said, and I quote, "Some women who are abused secretly want to be treated that way." These attitudes are the reason why abuse continues today. Since the passage of the act, as I said, domestic violence has decreased in the nation by 50%. But in spite of all that you have done, today we face another ugly truth, that young women between the ages of 16 and 24 experience the highest rates of abuse, rape, and stalking in the nation.
Young women in their 20s have the highest risk of dating violence, and we're seeing that they're at great risk of homicide. We have so much to do to educate communities, to work with young women, and to get the word out.
No means no whether you're drunk or you're sober. No means no whether it's in the dorm or in the street. No means no whether you said yes and then changed your mind and said no. No means no. Rape is rape is rape. Assault is assault.
I remember being a victim of domestic violence, and there were no such programs. There were no shelters. There were no hotlines. There was not an institution nationwide to address these needs. But I called upon a couple of co-workers that I knew, or they called upon me and rescued me from a violent situation. Never, ever should women be left to the hope that the kindness of strangers will get them out of this situation.
In April, we announced new guidelines with your great support and backing, new guidelines for schools and universities about their responsibilities under Title IX and their need to respond to and prevent sexual assault. The point is, there's a lot of really fresh, good ideas about practical things we can do. And just as they said we couldn't make a lot of progress overall, we can make a lot more progress here. A lot more progress here. And I'm out to, with you, prove that we can do that. Earlier today, I released a video message on the White House website, Twitter, and YouTube. I encourage you all to log on and watch, and I'm asking students to share ideas with me as how we can make things safer for you.